experience with a UFO, personal experience that is, was when one of the crews returned and said that they saw a bogey, that's what they called them, up there that was moving at high speed at higher altitude than they could fly. And the crews later, I found, they often referred to them as enemy aircraft or aircraft, but usually bogeys. And they tried to describe it, moved at faster speeds than anything we had. We didn't have jet planes then. Later we measured one that was flying 700 miles an hour, measured it on radar. So these clearly exceeded any of our capabilities in 1940, any capabilities of anybody in 1947. Bogey.
Go fast out there, and very much the first session we were just taking it very easy, just learning the track, which way the track went. But you kind of have to go out and, okay, this time I'm going to practice my counter steering, next time I'm going to practice something else, and then at the end try and pull it all together. And it's just about getting your confidence levels up, knowing that it's not going to slip away from you in the corner. You know, you can still crank it over, get your counter steering, right, push it further and further. But I mean, I've been taking some amazing lines on these corners. I mean, it's just, I'm sure people, the instructors who've been following me have just been right. I'll be fair on myself. My lines have been okay, but my corner speed is appalling. It's so slow. But a really interesting thing, because we had a full briefing before we went out. When everything is explained, and there's a lot of information to process, and then it's all very well sitting in the comfort of an armchair, safe and sound, talking to guys, but then you realise that when you get out there, it's just you and the bike. There's nobody sitting beside you like you kind of in a car saying, okay, right, brake here, turn in here, do this. You've got to just process all this information yourself as you're doing it. There's no trial run kind of thing. I've just been going my own pace, and that's the beauty of this thing. Nobody's going to stand there and go, you're so slow. Well, you might, but it's just do your own thing. Don't get anybody else's way. Well, neighbours, just get out of your way, get past you. Keep your line and just have fun. That's basically what it comes down to. I know I'm never going to be a fast rider. So there we have it.
Last words, Harry.
Tell my kids I love them. It's a failing of mine, but you've got to have a lot of trust in the person. I mean, and it's Clinton. He's how many times champion and all this kind of shit. And you just got to say, you've got to trust this guy. He knows what he's doing. It's not just some dick who said, I can ride. Get on with me. He knows what he's doing, and you just got to put your faith in it. The speed he was carrying into corners and the lean angles. Now, if you start trying to emulate something like that without that skill level, it's going to go horribly wrong. It just is. You know the bike can do it. You know the bike's got the ability, but it's you catching up with the bike. That's the thing. Just the angles he gets and the speed he carries into the corners, especially on the long flowing.
Yeah, so we just got to check one thing, Harry. Just turn around. It's empty, which means it's good.
Empty. Well, you think it's empty. There's enough room in there for quite a bit, actually. But
how are the hands?
sore. I've never gripped so hard for so long. I tell you. That's, I don't know.
It's the hardest reach round you've ever had.
Flip it. yeah. I should have had an orgasm, I think. Really. I just know I'll never be a racer. Never.